So the story of Shield616 actually goes back to December of 2007, when as a Colorado Springs police officer, I was involved in the New Life active shooter. And if you fast forward to 2015, I was also involved in the Black Friday Planned Parenthood active shooter. When you have your brothers and sisters in blue being shot, and then unfortunately being killed, you know, for me, it just was laid on my heart to do something different. Our community expects us to protect you from whatever situation, and yet if it's involving a rifle, we have no protection against that threat. So for the last 2.5 years, we've made it our mission to better protect our law enforcement. The way we go about doing it is we want to rally the local community around their officers. So a lot of people don't realize that when you see a police officer in uniform, they wear what's called a soft vest underneath their uniform, and they wear it all day long, and it protects them against handgun calibers, but it's going to do nothing against a rifle caliber. And so what we provide is a kit that they can rapidly throw on over their uniform if the situation warrants it. First item that we provide is obviously a vest carrier, and what this is what goes over the uniform, and this is what carries the rifle-rated armor on the inside. They're lightweight plates, and that's what's actually going to stop the rifle bullets. The next thing that we provide is a ballistic helmet. And then the last thing that we provide is a gunshot wound trauma kit. And it's called an ITAC, an individual trauma kit. So this gear is very expensive, and it has to be replaced every 5 years. So that's why most agencies across the country cannot afford this. The police kit costs $1,400. And then for the fire kit, it's $2,000, because we also have to include a soft vest for them. This is a problem across the whole country, from the smallest agencies to the biggest agencies. This is something that we as a community can truly be a blessing to the local law enforcement and provide something potentially life-saving. We do what we call a vest presentation, where we'll have all the gear that's been donated, we line it up in front of the room, and we invite the officers who are receiving them, we invite the officer's family to come with them, but we invite the donors. And so the donor gets to come to this, and they get to see exactly where their money went, but they also get to see their officer receive the gear, and they're going to have a chance to meet them. They're going to have a chance to shake that officer's hand, or in a lot of cases, get a hug or give a hug. And so for law enforcement, they're always trying to find ways to better interact with their community, and you know, we're doing that, and we're being very intentional about that. And it's not just, hey, support your law enforcement as a whole. You're going to get to support a very specific individual, and to have every officer have that, it really is powerful. We are so grateful for Fortitude to allow us to be part of this event and really impact the law enforcement officers up in that area.
Joining us now is Shield616 founder and president, Jake Skifstad. Jake will be presenting 6 Colorado State University police officers with active shooter protective gear.
Good morning. In behalf of my entire team, we would like to thank Fortitude for allowing us this opportunity to donate these active shooter kits to 6 Colorado State University police officers that are here with us today. Fortitude is not only allowing us to facilitate this vest presentation, but we're so excited that they participated and also donated one of these kits to one of these officers. As mentioned, the goal of Shield616 relies on the community involvement, no matter how small the donation or how big. This past May, Safeway launched a 1-month giving campaign where 120 Safeway and Albertson stores across 5 states did a fundraising campaign. This campaign raised $222,000 for Shield616. The 4 Safeway stores located in Fort Collins community raised enough to provide the other 5 active shooter kits that you see here with me today. Let's give Safeway, Channel 2, and Fortitude a big round of applause for their effort in supporting law enforcement and our first responders. Each of these kits cost $1,400, and if an officer or their agency tried to purchase this gear on their own, the costs would be much higher. This armor is the best level of protection for these officers who serve and protect our communities. Joining the officers are Fort Collins Safeway store managers Gary Rickert, Bob Curtis, Channel 2's Deborah Takahara, as well as Fortitude race director Cliff Bosley. As these officers' sponsors, not only do they provide the financial support in providing this gear, but they're also encouraged to develop a relationship with these officers and give support as they serve their communities. The 6 Colorado State University officers receiving the gear today are Corporal Ben Peterson, Officer D. Allen, Officer Jeff Getz, Officer Vince Moffitt, Officer Mike Lohman, and Officer Derek Smith. Let's give these officers a big round of applause for the commitment in keeping Colorado State University safe. We have been told many times from family members of the officers receiving this equipment that they worry a little bit less. The gear does not completely remove that fear, but it does reduce it. Shield616 has been blessed to outfit over 2,000 officers with life-saving gear over the past 2 years. While we are proud of how many officers we've been able to protect, we still have many more officers in northern Colorado that need this same protection at this moment. You all have an opportunity to protect an officer's life and be instrumental in encouraging, praying for, and uplifting an officer on a regular basis. Again, there is no donation too small or a donation too big. If you feel led to donate or want to learn more about our program, you can visit us at shield616.org. Let's give these guys one more round of applause for keeping us safe and taking care of our communities. Thank you so much.
We want to thank Shield616 for the life-saving work that they're doing in our communities and the life-changing work they do as well. Let's hear it again for Colorado State University Police Department and Shield616.